Rain, what can you say? We need it, don't we?
We really do. It's kind of just a gloomy, gray, cooler start to the day. But yes, we need the rain. But I'll tell you this, if we can get through today, we're going to really make up for it just in time for the weekend.
Love it.
So let's get straight to it. It is very cloudy outside. Here's a live camera look. This one's coming in from Dallas, so way high up. Typically, if we know that there's sunshine on the way, you can at least see the clear skies above the clouds. And that is not the case there. It is going to be a cloudy day all throughout our Thursday. Now, I will say, heading out the door this morning when I was heading off to work, it was already raining, but at least it wasn't that freezing cold rain. Temperatures this morning still mild, and overall today just staying gray and cloudy. There's a live camera look coming in from the Queen City right there in Charlotte. Not seeing any sunshine really across the Carolinas today, and yes, that does include even Lake Norman. Again, like I mentioned, we have to get through the rain today, and then by tomorrow we are warming things up and some sunshine will start to peek out tomorrow. But really this weekend, I hope you can make some outdoor plans. I promise you, you're going to want to be spending some time outside this weekend with really warm temperatures and a whole lot of sunshine to go around. Here's our satellite and radar. Zoomed it out so you can see all the rain really spreading across the southeast. And once we zoom it in though, let's go ahead and look at our viewing area. We've been holding on to this rain since early this morning. Once we started the show at 4:30, we had rain popping up on radar. Right now it's 9:35 and it's still spreading across the mountains, the foothills here in the city, and then heading out towards our coastal communities as well. Now, when you're looking at this, something to pay attention to is the colors that you're seeing. Of course, the green is just indicating rain, but wherever you have those darker pockets of green, that's where the rain's going to be coming down a little bit more intensely, and especially when you see areas shaded and yellows, that's where it's going to be even heavier at times. Let's zoom it in. You can see right along I-40 from Hickory to Morganton, that's where some of those roads are going to be wet. We will even have some ponding out there. If your morning commute takes you along I-77 out by Lake Norman, heading over towards Cornelius, Huntersville, that's where we do have some heavier rain currently coming down. And then 485, the inner and outer loop this morning. Of course, I covered traffic early on the WCNC morning show, and it has been busy. 485 is always a trouble spot, seems like. And it seems like once we add in rain, things get worse. So I always say, don't rush out the door. Make sure you're driving safely, but really just slow it down. I think people just get in such a rush. They have places to be, they have things to do, so just drive a little slower. I don't think it's that hard. 52 degrees right now here in Charlotte, 40 up towards Jefferson. As we're looking out towards Chirac, almost 60 degrees, so we didn't cool down a whole lot overnight because we had those clouds to help to keep us kind of warm. So that's why temperatures this morning are still pretty mild. Wind chills aren't too bad. We do have a bit of a breeze, but not nearly as strong as what we saw yesterday. Throughout the rest of our day, I like to show you this planner so that you can plan the rest of your Thursday. You can see the bulk of the rain is going to continue for the first half of our day. I would say after about 2-3 o'clock this afternoon, most of the rain should be gone. Could we still have a couple of stray sprinkles here and there later on the afternoon, early in the evening? Sure, but I think your commute to work or to school to drop off those kids will be much worse compared to when you're picking them up or when you're coming home from work. Lots of cloud coverage today, and then high temperatures rising into the low 60s. So let's get straight to our futurecast. Here's about 10 o'clock this morning. We'll still see that rain that'll be pushing through, still ongoing, and at this point it's still pretty widespread, not meaning exactly everyone's getting rain at the same time, but more people are receiving it than the people who are not. Here's 3 o'clock in the afternoon, so at this point we should be drying up nicely up towards areas north of I-40 and right along that. Still seeing a little bit of lingering rain around Charlotte, but the bulk of it is still south of us. Remember, like I mentioned, watch for those pockets shaded in yellows and oranges because that's where the rain will be coming down quite intensely. You might even hear a couple rumbles of thunder as well. We're not too concerned at all actually about any severe weather, but could we have a random storm? We could. Now, as we're heading into the 4 o'clock hour, again, all of that rain continues to scoot out. By Friday, tomorrow is finally Friday, temperatures will still be mild heading out the door, not too terribly cold. A cloudy start to the day. Sprinkles will be possible for the first half of our Friday. And then by later on Friday, we'll start to see nice gradual clearing and again, temperatures on the warming side. Now, I don't think Friday will be as nice as what we have to look forward to on Saturday and Sunday, but again, Friday won't be nearly as bad as what we're seeing outside now. Now, here's something to look forward to. Saturday, 4 o'clock, what are you guys doing? Hopefully something fun because this is showing nearly a perfect future cast.
Plans.
Clear skies. I got to figure something out to do. Yeah. It's going to be so nice, both Saturday and Sunday. Temperatures warming up really nicely. But before we get to our weekend forecast, let's talk about how much rain we could actually receive today. Once it's all said and done, our models are indicating kind of less and less rain. So up to 1/4 of an inch to 1/2 of an inch for most places. Some areas receiving up to an inch, so it's not a ton of rain. But remember, we get our drought monitor updated and released every week. We will get that later on today, and we don't really expect any great improvements because of how bad the drought is. We need significant rain and multiple rounds of it to really put a dent in things. But I think the rain today, while it might be a little inconvenient or you're not really looking forward to it, we need it today. Now tomorrow, here's your planner. Heading out the door for your Friday morning, 7 o'clock, we're cloudy. We're in the low 50s though, and a couple of stray showers again possible for the first half of our day on Friday. And then by the afternoon, nice mix of sun and clouds. 10-day forecast as far as the rain goes. You can see the widespread rain is happening today, and specifically for the first half of our Thursday. Rain chances drop significantly Friday, 0 chances both Saturday and Sunday, and then some small chances return on Monday. Now this is what you're probably going to love. 67 degrees, some sunshine on Saturday, even warmer on Sunday though, 77.
Love it.
That's pretty warm.
Bring
It's
it.
a great day.
That's going to be beautiful. I know lots of people will be outside enjoying that.
Ready.
So even beyond that, watch this. You got to enjoy the weekend because by Monday, all of a sudden our highs drop to 50 degrees.
I'm tired of it.
It's all over the place.
I'm tired.
We-
It's up and down, up and
you
down.
know.
I understand. I'm from the Carolinas. This is what
This is what does.
It doesn't make it less annoying.
It
But
is
I'm- You know
annoying.
what I mean? It's
Yeah.
still annoying.
Yeah.
It's like you get your hopes up. You're like, okay, I think spring's here.
Nope.
Nope.
Not the case.
No, it's like 50 degrees on Monday. Tuesday, a high of only 49, but then by Wednesday, we're starting to warm things back up. I do want to finish off with our Jerry Hunt Supercenter 7-day forecast here. Again, our average high is 59 degrees. That would be our typical day here. Today, we're just above that, 60 degrees, however, cloudy and rainy. Then tomorrow, Friday, I think we'll have a lot of cloud coverage. However, mostly dry, other than a little bit of sprinkle potential earlier in the day. Saturday and Sunday, I'm calling this just a picture perfect weekend. It's going to be so beautiful. Hopefully you can do something fun outside. Cooler start to our Monday and Tuesday, and then by Wednesday and into the later half of next week, conditions start to improve again. So kind of a roller coaster of a weather forecast, but we just got to get through it.
Can we get through it?
We'll get through it.
Yes.
I mean, yeah.
it could be worse.
It could be worse. I mean,
it could be
the
better.
Northeast.
It's 77 on Sunday. I really can't complain.
Right.
Yeah.
We could be up in the Northeast trying
Oh
to
my
dig
gosh,
out
I know.
of 3 feet of snow.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
It could be worse.
Yes.
So there's that.
So there's that.
Optimist.
We're trying.